it's sort of like a modeled after Make-A-Wish, only with a few different caveats. So the kids don't necessarily have to be terminal or have to have cancer. We take kids with all different things, severe Crohn's disease, learning disabilities, autism, anything like that. And the goal is to take them to a Western event, be it a rodeo, NASCAR wish, a duck hunt, and make them feel like special. So we take them behind the scenes and introduce them to the Cowboys, which is usually their favorite part. And then we, lots of times we'll meet personnel like the clowns or the announcers. It depends on the rodeo. Sometimes they'll get their name on the loudspeaker. If they have, a jumbotron, sometimes we'll get on the big screen, which kids also love. Sometimes they ride in grand entry. Sometimes they do the mutton busting. It just kind of depends on the kid and the rodeo. And some of the smaller rodeos I'm able to do more and take, maybe go see the bulls. We've had a couple that sit on bulls and horses. So, the idea is just to make them feel very special for one day. And kids love the fact that everybody wants to come meet them, because these are kids that's often overlooked or have a hard time because they're different. Be it, sometimes you can't tell by looking that they're different, and then sometimes you can. And this is just a way for them to get out there and have them be the center of attention for once in a positive way. Loren, she was 16 years old, and she was our wish kid for the matinee perf today at San Angelo. And Loren was born with a very, very rare genetic disease. It's called CFC. And so it involves a lot of different things with her heart, with her skin, and different things that she's dealing with. She's had one health problem after another, but she always has a smile on her face, and she always brings joy to a room. And that's what her mother told me, and I met her today, and she's right, she does. So she was very special, and she really enjoyed the rodeo and the energy of it. Briona is our second wish kid, and she's 10 years old. And she was born with an autoimmune disorder with ataxia, which impairs her coordination, and she has trembling hands and different things that she has to deal with a kind of a weak immune system. But both kids were nominated by Sunrisus Equine Therapy Center, so both of them are huge, horse riders. They love horses, so a rodeo is a cool thing for them to get to go to. I get probably more than they get. And all the people that is involved, from the Cowboys to the stock personnel, you can just see it. Everybody just has the best time, and it's like, these kids deal with things, and it kind of keeps us grounded, because we're all so lucky in the rodeo community. We go to rodeos every weekend practically, and we get to do all this cool stuff, and it's like, we love pulling them into that world so that they get to experience that as well, but yet we totally benefit from it too, because it keeps us grounded. It makes us count your blessings, because there's families out there struggling with so much, and it just feels good to help them in any way. And I've had tons of people, bull riders and stock contract, everybody, a lot of the rodeo committee people, they just say, thank you, we loved having them. And they want me to bring another kid the next year, because it always goes very well. And everyone loves to see that kid having the time of their life. I love working with rodeo people, and they're just the best in the world, of any sport and anything. But like, these guys take so much time to meet with our kids. They've done a lot of cool stuff. Like today, Trey Kimsey come and gave his bull riding glove to our Western Wishes kid, which was great, and I know that she will cherish that. And we've had other guys do that, bring gloves, sign autographs, and we've had guys come spend an hour with the family, just talking to them, getting to know them. So I would argue that they're the best in the business as far as meeting with our kids and making them feel special. And one time, this is a funny story, but J.W. Harris, who's four-time world champ out there, and he's great meeting with our Western Wishes kids. And he met with a girl at Weatherford, Texas, at a rodeo and everything. And I'll tell you what, he was banged up. He got hurt that night, but he stuck it out. He come and met with our kid. He took pictures. And I know a few months down the road, her mom contacted me and said that she heard JW on the radio. And she was like, hey, that's my friend. So I love the stories like that, that, that they love. They consider themselves friends for life.